everybody, I'm Rebecca Gordon, and this is the Sisters of Selling with my stand-in sister, Sissy Clark. So Sylvia is out on location right now, digging up a bunch of interesting insurance facts to bring to the next episode. But on this episode, Sissy and I are going to talk about, I want to start off with the commission victory where everybody going to get paid.
Everybody gonna get paid.
Stay tuned.
Okay,
that's nice. That was very nice.
well, I was going like this. I was making faces. Do you want to look at it again?
That's okay.
We're just going to keep going.
Okay.
Here we go.
All
Here we go. So hopefully you all saw our email that went out last week that Nahu, we love Nahu, fought for the agent and had a huge win with SEP commissions in the under 65 market. So what am I talking about?
Everybody gets paid commission?
Everybody gets paid. So in the past for ACA, and I have fallen into this trap, carriers would pay commission for during OEP.
Open enrollment.
Open enrollment. But they didn't always pay if it was SEP business. And what happens if you don't pay an agent? What happens? Does an agent A want to sell business that they don't get paid on?
Nope.
Or B, sell business they don't get paid on?
They want to sell business, they're going to get paid on.
They're going to pay it on. So in the past, and CMS started to realize this, that a lot of agents were passing up SEP business,
Right.
rightfully so, because they weren't getting paid. So Nahu went to bat. They said this isn't right, and it got changed last week. So that's a
awesome.
big deal. Now you just got a question, didn't you?
I did. So when you talk about commissions, right, then you have OEP and SEP and different things like that. If all carriers, right, have to pay commission, is that going to be mandated by the government, or can the under 65 commissions, can that be mandated by the carrier?
By the carriers.
By the carrier.
Great question. I have no idea. So this just came out last week. I have no idea. Does that mean that they have to pay the same amount, OEP, SEP? I have no idea. All I can say is stay tuned. And more importantly, join Nahu. Good God. Help support them, because it's because of them that this got passed, and it's a good thing for the agents. Because clients will keep calling and they need the help, and it's rightful that an agent gets paid for their services. On the email blast that went out, go back to the previous one last week, we do have the FAQ document. And if you did not get that, please hit us up in the comments. We can make sure that we have your email address, because specifically this time of year is when the stuff hits the fan. That's when all the important information is coming out for the season, and we want to make sure that you're getting this. So hit us up. Boom. Great. I'd love to start shows with a comp victory.
Yes.
All right. Next. Always wanted to do that. I think they did that like on Saturday Night Live many years ago.
They did.
They'd throw the paper. So I'm going to do that today. All right. So now let's talk about the MLR, the minimum loss ratio. So when ACA came about, the new rule was insurance companies had to spend 80% of all premiums that came in on the customer, on the products, the rates, and only 20% could go towards like commissions and incentives. So the lion's share, 80 cents of every dollar had to go back into the product. And if the carriers operated at a higher level than 80%, then they had to do a rebate. And what that meant was the consumer was charged too much money, the MLR. So what just came out? Here are the guidelines. Go back, love. Here are the new guidelines. So it looks like there's going to be quite a few rebates going out to the tune in the individual market of around $4.3 million. I'm sorry, that's people, about $603 million will be going back out. The average rebate per person is going to be about $141. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
How do people get their money? Do you have any idea?
How do people get their money?
How am I going to get my rebate? this is how the carriers can do it. So I can't really foresee a lot of carriers sending out checks to all of their insurers and saying, here's $141. What's probably going to happen is they're going to put a credit towards the premium, which would make a lot of sense.
Isn't that what a subsidy is? A credit towards premium?
A credit is...
That's a subsidy, right? In essence?
In essence, yeah, a subsidy. I'd like to call it a sale on premiums.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a sale.
I like that.
But with the MLR, if the rebate is like $5 for individuals or $20 for group, the carriers are not mandated to refund that money.
Oh.
So if you should be getting $4.75 back, chances are you're not going to get it. But this is kind of cool. Because of COVID, we keep going back to that. Because of COVID, the carriers, their pricing came in higher because so many people and hospitals stopped elective surgeries. So I don't know if you remember during COVID, like at the peak of it, hospital beds were an absolute premium.
Right.
And so tons of people, their surgeries were postponed. And so that utilization was really low. And since that utilization was really low, it turned out the carriers charged too much. So there's a rebate. But now with this year, we'll have to see how that pans out for next year, because it seems like everybody got caught up with their utilization. But the MLR, that's interesting. 80-20 rule, baby. And that's just on the individual. It's different for the small group. But it's out there. That's news. That's news.
That's news.
So now if we're talking about the minimum loss ratio, we talk about ACA.
Right.
And this is the season to really start looking at your portfolio and thinking, who do you need? Who's expanding? Blah, blah, blah. So sis, what do we have here?
These are what we currently have for 2022. And I'm looking for Aetna expansion.
We're looking at that. That's going to be 2023.
Right.
But on this page of the ACA tab on the website, look at your states, right? Look and see where you are. And the thing about health insurance, God bless the media, because it's going to be all on social media, Facebook, commercials, radio. It's time to enroll. What better way let somebody else market this product line for you? It's a no-brainer in my opinion. The market is much, much hotter. Carriers all have to pay commissions. We see carriers expanding. Like you said, Aetna.
Yeah, I'm excited about Aetna.
Indiana's getting a brand new carrier. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it or not, so I probably won't say it.
Don't say it.
But there's a lot of movement in what has historically been a pretty soft market. So first thing you need to do this time, right now this time of year, get your contracts ready. They're all open. Get them ready. Certification typically doesn't come till when?
You can certify now, actually.
But for the 2023, like August?
September, August would be my guess.
Late August is we typically see certification open up. But this is, how many calls do you get from people wanting to talk about health insurance?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I am anyway. So I went on to Kaiser and I quoted just to kind of take a look at what we're doing. So then I went to healthcare.gov and I just put in my information, 22 text messages from agents already. Crazy.
Oh, that is.
There's some competition. There's lots of competition. So stay in front of your clients. Ask for referrals. Stay in front of your clients because you're the best. You're awesome.
That's nice.
I know.
Little happy little.
I got a little happy.
This is some
Got
vitamin.
a little.
All right, let's look next at a big expansion opportunity. What do we have?
We have AHL, which is American Home Life. And I'm going to do what you did, like Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
My mom says, Rosanna, Dana. And I'm going to throw it like Rosanna, Dana did on this Saturday Night Live. Did I do it right?
You did.
I'm an idiot.
Well, what do you want to say about? What do you want to say about?
So, look at your states behind us right here. Blue states are approved. Pay attention to the gray states, right? I just have this feeling that Virginia's going to be awesome. Just a feeling, not really sure, but just a feeling. So it's a Medicare supplement. TPA is Aetna, which I love that. They're paying attention to the underwritten business, which means stable rates. Stable rates, right? It's backed up with the final expense. Super, super, super easy. We just did a Zoom on an agent that did not get on a webinar, did not attend the live meeting, and wrote it. And it was Gord Marketing. Thank you. Thank you so much for this product. Thank you for the ease of it. It is super, super simple. Everything is done online, and we are hoping to be number one with this product.
And you can help us. So the blue states are approved. The gray are pending.
Right.
And there's some nice, I mean, we love the blue states. This is like the backbone of the insurance market. The red states, God love you. Although I'm really surprised about Kentucky. What the heck, Kentucky? What is up with you? But it's brand new. So if you're doing any type of social media with your clients, you know, this is good content that this has just hit your portfolio. It might fill a great need for some of your clients.
And we're like exclusive.
And it's exclusive with us. So if this is of interest, hit us up in your comments. We'd love to get you signed up and trained so you're off and rolling with this. Also, I know Virginia's name. And if you're from Virginia or you know, please hit us up in the comments because I can't remember. I don't know. It's like Virginia. Is it for lovers? Virginia love? There's something lovey-dovey with Virginia that I can't remember.
I have no clue.
Help me figure that out. But that is all that I have right now. What do you got, sis?
That's it.
Are we good? Thank you for your business.
I was just going to say thank you for your business.
Can never say it enough. Good selling, folks. We'll see you next week.